We cannot deny the fact that mathematics is hated by many of the students, but we cannot eliminate math because whether inside the classroom, outside the classroom, or in the real world, mathematics is always a part of our lives. Problems in mathematics are very aligned in the problems of the real world. Finding solutions to those problems may take different steps, different styles, or different methods. Whatever the ways how we do it, what matters most is we can find answers to those problems. Ladies and gentlemen, sit back and lend us your ears because at any moment from now, we will witness the mathematics class debate 2016 of the grade 10 students of Busok National High School.
Welcome to the Mathematics Class Debate 2016. Let us begin with the situation of the debate. In our previous class session, our mathematics teacher gave us questions at the same time options to choose on what method will be preferred in solving mathematical problems. The long method solution or the shortcut solution. And this is the proposition of the debate. Result is, using long method solution to solve mathematical problems is better than using the shortcut method.
Here are the mechanics of this debate.
Our first judge is none other than Mr. Jeronimo Omerasul Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome our second judge, Mr. Raymond E. Ismalan.
Vincent Hagos, T. Vincent Taligado, Gwyneth Navaliesca, Mona Marie Dinosta, Judy Buran,
and Samuel Rivera.
To start with, let us now call Marifer Planty, the first speaker of the affirmative side.
Mathematics is one of the hardest subjects in high school. In order for us, students, to understand it well, we need a detailed discussion in almost all topics in mathematics. We want our mathematics teachers to teach us the step-by-step solution to every problem so that we can absorb in our minds what the teacher wants us to learn. Thus, we really need the long method of solution. No matter how it is long, what is important is we can follow it step by step. Say for instance, when you want to buy a kilogram of tomatoes, it is better to pick it one by one and have it checked because there might be rotten ones. There are two reasons why we tend to see a problem as a problem. It has to be solved and we're not sure how to find the best solution, and there will probably be conflicts about what the best solution is. Most of us tend to be conflict averse. We don't feel comfortable dealing with conflict, and we tend to have the feeling that something bad is going to happen. The goal of a good problem-solving process is to make us more conflict-friendly and conflict-competent by using long method solution. So, we can say that long method solution to solving mathematical problems is better than shortcut method.
Mathematics is one of the subjects where we can measure our intelligences, our IQs, our speed in thinking, or our ability or critical thinking skills. It is really a mind-puzzling. In the different academic competition, may it be in a school level, division level, regional level, national level, and even international level, mathematics cannot be excluded. For us as students to compete well, we really need to think faster and give our answers quickly. In this case, we need to use the shortest solution to solve the problem. And somebody says, time is gold. Every second, minute and every hour is important. So we need to take and manage our time. The same thing with what we chosen. The short method solution in solving mathematical problems. Because time is important. We can solve not only one, not only two, not only three, but many, because we had the plenty of time. We are also sure that our answers are correct. It is because we had the chance to review and to check our answer if it is right. Somebody said, much better if it is short but concise and correct than to step by step that your time is not enough. The more time, the more correct answer. The more correct answer, the more points. Thus, we don't agree with what they said. Because short method solution in solving mathematical problems is better than long method solution.
Solution is an act of a communication between two or more individuals. You must assume that there is a reader who is not a mind reader. You have worked through your problem and have it in your mind some concept of how the problem was approached and the solution found. These mental processes will not always be evident to your reader, and you must try to bring the readers or readers along to your way of thinking. Solution is an act of communication. But how will you communicate if your reader do not understand your way of communication or solution, like in short method of solving? Therefore, long method or step-by-step method of solving math problems is much better than the shortcut method because it helps us to understand the solution, or in math it is well known as communication.
In solving problems, one of the most important things that we need to consider is the time. Short method is a quicker or easier way to solve the problem in math and also to the other subject because it is more directly and quickly method to solve any problem. One of our problems is time and work because some important facts are needed for time and work problem. Example, if a person do a piece of work which has to be required more time to complete and capacity the capacity is limited to that person, but two or more persons do the same piece of work which require less time and effort is minimum. Competitive exams, recitation, and to the different academic competition are all about time. And if you manage your time, then you can do well those exams and etc. Short method will help us to do math problem faster. One of the advantage of short method is you can determine the correct answer quickly. We believe that time is gold. Every second, every minute, every hour is very important. Because as a competitive students, we need to use our common sense. Why we should need to solve those different problems in a long method or in a long way that can consume more time. If there is a short method that we can earn less time to solve problems but appropriately and we can get answered correctly.
Solving the problems in long method or step-by-step method is much better than the short method because this solving method can help us to understand clearly what we are going to do in solving the problems. Yes, this solving method is spending a much of time, but we can surely confident that our answers in mathematical problems is correct. Not like the short method that solving problems that spending a short of time, but we cannot sure that our answers is correct. So that solving problems in long method is much better than the short method in solving.
I agree with what the short method side said that time is gold. Time is important and we need to use short method because in competition we really need to think faster and give our answer quickly but correct. Being competitors, we need to give our answer in a short period of time to win the competition. We need to use short method to the competitive exam, recitation, quiz battle, and different academic competition. That's why short method is better to use than long method or step-by-step solution. Let us now go to the interpellation part.
If you are in the examination and the teachers give you a 30 minutes in 20 items or problem, how can you answer assure that you can finish or answer it faster and correctly?
Yes, of course. I am confidently, definitely assured that I can answer it correctly and fast by using long method. Because you know what? Slow becomes fast when she understands the solution, even if it's step by step.
Do you think that long method is useful?
Yes, long method is useful because it can make your answer correct and understandable.
Do you think that the long method can help the students in solving the problem?
Definitely yes. By long method, all students can answer the problem solving because teacher can teach well so that we can understand it clearly.
I would like to call the fourth member, Precious Ann Arguelles, to be interpellated by the sixth member of affirmative side, Julie Boras, Metro Wing question.
This is my question. Isn't it right to use short method to answer complex problems where we students have difficulties?
Yes, it is right to use short method to answer complex problems even though many students have difficulties because it's easy to them to understand.
If you use short method, are you sure that shortcut is a great way to solve the problem?
Yes, I am definitely sure. Because short method is a great way to solve a problem because it is quicker and easier way to solve different problems.
In a contest, are you pretty sure that the majority of students answers the problem correctly?
Yes, we are sure that the majority of students answer the problem correctly if they know the process and they can answer it correctly.
Long method solution help you in competitive exam. Can you explain it?
Of course, long method can help us in a competitive exam just because it includes many solutions. That's why many of us can get the point of what the question of the problem means.
Long method solution takes a lot of time, right? How can you assure that your answer is correct if you don't have enough time?
I can assure that my answer is correct using a long method because fuller process causes most problems and a long method or step-by-step solution tells us how to get the best answer in problem solving, and many of us will not get confused about the answer.
Do you think you can learn more formulas and solving any problems if you only use short method process?
Yes, of course. We can learn more. Why? Because we have a plenty of time to learn more. Because we are using short method solution.